list. I made a list. Wait, did I mention them in the list? Okay, if I didn't mention it, I'm gonna re-mention it. There's a list I have of every single job I've ever had in my day-to-day life, which is a lot considering the frequency of time, but I have a list. Okay, the first job, my first job that I've ever had in my entire life. Am I allowed to say the brand names? I feel like I'm like such a small, like, am I a streamer technically? But I feel like I'm small enough that it's fine. My first job was at Carl's Jr. And Carl's Jr. is Dimension Jupiter. Oh, did I already say it? I'm not gonna lie, I get like 10% dumber when I stream. I'll be so for real with you right now. I get dumber. Also, this filled with ice cream feels like a hate crime. That feel like, I'm not saying that they're doing it on purpose, but I'm saying that they're absolutely doing it on purpose. This game has nothing but realism in it, and I appreciate that. I worked at Carl's Jr. for my first job, and I would sincerely recommend you don't go to Carl's Jr. I feel like also don't work in like a fast food place because you will never eat there again. That's why I chose Carl's Jr. because I had no urge to ever eat there in my life, and I didn't remember ever eating there in the past, so I felt chill kind of working there. And there was a guy that came in once, and his name was Mr. Floyd. And I know what you're thinking, Juno, why do you remember his name like several years later? I'll tell you why. It's because when he goes, because I worked at the drive-thru, so I would like take people's orders, I'd do the payment or whatever. Yeah. So he drove it to the drive-thru and he said, "Young lady, oh my God, no one has ever in my entire 20-something years of coming in here asked for my name." And I, being the fantastic employee I was like, absolutely, please enlighten me. What is your name? I will gladly call you by your name. And he said, "My name is Floyd." And I said, "All right, Mr. Floyd, I will gladly serve you. Here is your change, whatever." And every time he came in after that, I made an active point to make sure to call him by his name. And then one time he came in and he was the biggest cunt that I have ever had the displeasure of talking to in my life. It was horrendous. He complained about everything. It was like, oh my God, the prices, oh my God, the this, the that. And my appreciation for Mr. Floyd at that point disintegrated. And I was like, God damn, Mr. Floyd, kind of a dick. And then he came in the next time and he was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, sorry, I was having a bad day." And I didn't know how to feel about it. And sometimes I remember that. And I remember Mr. Floyd. And I don't really know how to feel about it. Literally, yeah, I've never gone from like adoring someone to hating them so fast. In that 2-minute interaction, now every time I think about it, I'm like, damn, he yelled at me that one time. That was mean.